Hello from CDK Angus. Do you want to understand more about your food? Care to know about your local farmer? How about better understanding what you are putting in your body? Well, that stuff's important to me and my family as well. Let's take some time to better understand my farm and why raising cattle the right way is so important. My name is Chad Bicker, and I am a simple farmer. I grew up working hard, building memories on the farm with my family. The best part was caring for animals. Is it easy? Absolutely not. But this life has been very rewarding and fulfilling. I'm excited and eager to share my story with you. As a young man, I wanted to build my own farm. I saved every penny I could for this dream. As a result, in 2006, I was finally able to buy a small, old farm just outside of Lena, Illinois. Little did I know at the time, this farm would become CDK Angus. How did it all start? Well, it began with 3 Angus calves, Maui, Pepper, and Sammy. I bought them from a local farmer, Gary and Lorraine Stam, out of Forston, Illinois. My focus at the time was to start small and do it right. How can I do something that I love? How can I share this passion with others? As I thought, what is important to people? What would set me apart from a typical farmer? Then it hit me. My focus for CDK Angus was to come home after a hard day's work to be able to enjoy a cold beer and a darn good steak. And with that, CDK's motto was created. So, how can I pursue this motto? I focused on science and what is called EPDs. This looks at the genetic potential of each animal. It compares the traits of the parents and relatives within the bloodline. It allowed me to focus on the important things such as marbling or ribeye size. Besides the right genetics, caring and handling cattle correctly is critical. If the animal is stressed, it will cause poor health, decreased milk production, which will impact the calf, weight loss, increased cases of disease, and the deterioration of the quality of meat. Shade and water for cattle is paramount. They must be able to get out of the wind during the winter. Cattle must have provisions such as ventilation in the barns, high quality forage, and accessibility to feed and mineral. A deficiency in any of these can affect the growth, development, and production of the animal. A key part for caring for cattle is mineral. An average cow will consume 4 ounces of mineral a day. Why is this so important? It helps to balance their diet, enables them to develop and grow, builds a strong immune system, and maintains an effective reproductive system. Don't we do the same thing by taking our daily vitamins? What happens if the animal gets sick? Just like us, cattle will get sick and need attention as well. A good portion of chores includes daily walks through the cattle to ensure they are healthy. I will look for things like breathing heavily, coughing excessively, discharge coming from the eyes and nose, and overall pain or discomfort. Now let's talk about the cattle. Did you know a calf will weigh as much as 70 to 90 pounds at birth? During birth, it is important to give the calf a vitamin shot and put iodine on the navel. However, the most important part is the calf to nurse from its mom within 24 hours. This colostrum will help prevent disease and infection. As a calf grows, its diet consists mostly of grass, water, and milk from mom. Calves' diet relies heavily on mom's milk. In fact, they will drink around 10% of their body weight worth of milk. As for water, it is critical to the health of the calves, ruminant development, and staying hydrated. Once the calves are about a month old, creep feed will be introduced to them. This additional feed is a grain mixture of oats, cracked corn, and distillers, which is high in protein. Having access to creep feed will also support the development of marbling. Another benefit of creep feeding the calves is that it helps ease stress during the weaning period. So what happens during winter? What do the cows eat? During winter, hay becomes critical in their diet to keep their ruminant, which is the stomach, processing and digesting food appropriately. As for the round bale of hay, it is around 1,000 to 1,200 pounds and will usually feed 15 to 20 head of cattle a day. The best nutritional diet to increase marbling is a grain-based diet such as corn. This provides the high levels of energy that leads to promoting fat deposits within the cow. Corn provides a good balance of protein and carbohydrates, which is high levels of essential fatty acids that contribute to the health of the animal. Once the corn has been harvested, cattle will clean up any corn that was left behind, along with the leaves, husk, and stalks. This is a big win as the cows will have a good diet and will be able to spread manure on the field. This in turn will provide fertilizer for the soil that next year's crop will benefit from. My favorite meal is a great burger, and that starts with high quality, fresh ground beef. The best burgers are made with chuck steak because it has the perfect ratio of fat to muscle. This gives your burger a juicy, flavorful taste that makes your mouth water. Here are some images of a darn good steak from CDK Angus. As you notice on the steak, you will see the marbling, which is what makes the flavor as it affects the meat's juiciness, tenderness, texture, and flavor, qualities that determine the eating experience. In this case, the more the better. Here at CDK, we are closing in on 20 years of building and improving on this darn good steak. My dream has always been to farm with my family. If it was not for you, I would not be able to attain this dream. I sure hope you've enjoyed my passion and energy, and most importantly, the darn good steak. Feel free to like us on Facebook. Scan that QR code. This will take you to CDK's website where you can learn even more about your food, the farmer, and how to fill your freezer with CDK beef. Don't forget to put on your CDK swag before you hit that grill. Thank you for listening to my story, and I hope you had a chance to learn why I love being a simple farmer.